the view outside my room. Well, today was a good day. Just finished. It's about 4:30 now, but I finished my surgery, my second surgery at, oh god, I haven't got the focus right. Finished my surgery at about an hour ago, but it took an hour to come round. Old dog, 5 years, and his heart rate was consistent the whole time, but in post-operatively it went down to 36, so I got some atropine, diluted the saline, gave it just a small, tried to give it a small amount, about 7 times, and couldn't get either the cephalic, and managed to get my IV open, because we take the catheters out after surgery, because on the proviso that we won't need it. But I managed to get, on about the 7th go, the lateral saphenous on the right hind, managed to get into the vein there and give it a small amount of atropine to bring its heart rate back up. Didn't really do much, but yeah, it was an hour of recovery. But I've done a spay and another castrate, so I'm on to surgery 11 now, I think. So but yeah, another productive day. It's becoming routine. It's becoming very routine. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. It's very, very good. It's productive. And I'm gonna just try and have a break. We've got a lecture today on antibiotics. And I'm supposed to repair, but I haven't really had time. But yeah, it's been going well, and I think other people are getting more proficient as well, because I think yesterday we finished at 3:30, and the end of the day it finishes at 4:30 approximately. And the first day we finished really late. We finished at like 3. It took like 2 hours to do the first spay. And now I think my spay, I had a spay with puppies today, and it took an hour and a half, even though it was really vascularized. And you have to be very aware of making sure your ligages are set, especially around the cervix, especially around the broad ligaments, but everywhere basically. You have to make sure your ligages are set and are tight, and are going to continue to be in place post-operatively. So that took a bit longer than I probably should have done. I think I can do a spay in about 60-70 minutes, and I had a castrate did in 45 minutes, which is kind of like my average now. So yeah, going well. Right, so last full day today, and finally here. I think it's probably one of my best days for actual surgery stuff. So but yeah, last full day, and it's kind of bittersweet at the moment. I'm about to have a shower, wear my WVS top. But yeah, it's weird. One more day. We have a talent show tonight to show the rest of the team, and we're doing kind of a kind of dance cultural background, because we were a big mix. There's some people from Puerto Rico, some people from Irish, Jamaican, people from Sri Lanka, Australia. So what we're doing is we're putting together some songs, and we're going to dance and get the rest of them involved. But yeah, last day. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, really. It's a bit bittersweet, because it's nice, because I really need a break. I need a shower. I've been showering here, but it's not as easy as it would be in the UK. I have my bed, but it's not as soft as my bed in the UK or Czech Republic. But we've been really looked after. The food's been really good. But I'm looking forward to getting back to the UK and seeing family and the dog. But at the same time, I don't really want to go because of the guys here, the team here. They've been really good to us. So, but yeah, final full day. We have one more male castrate tomorrow, and then we've got a pack. We're going to try and get back to Uti for a couple of hours, and then say goodbye to the team and everything. So yeah. But today was probably my best day surgery-wise. I did a castrate in 30 minutes with intradermal sutures closed, and did a bitch spay in an hour and 20, an hour and 15, hour and 20, which is probably my fastest and quickest, but also most safe and efficient times as well, because I felt confident. We had 2 new doctors because they're kind of on rotation, so I learnt some more stuff with them, and some things that made it easier. So thank you, Ishan, and Abby, if you're watching. You've been very helpful the last couple of days. Had to go through some readjusting with some of the techniques, but they've been really good. So yeah, and just thank you to the WVS team, really. I know it's not over, but we have our last evening together, we have our talent show, we have some food, and it's just nice, really. It's really nice that we get to do something and share some fun, because it's been go, go, go. We haven't really had time to share it with the team. The rest of the team, as it were, as opposed to the colleagues here doing the same course as me. So yeah, but I'm gonna have a shower, freshen up, and try and enjoy the night. But yeah, it's gone so quickly. I've now done 15 surgeries. I have one more tomorrow, so 16 surgeries. And my proficiency, my confidence, my ability, my understanding of what's required from start to finish has just gone through the roof. And it's been intensive, but it needed to be. And I think if you look back at the earlier vlogs, I was a bit, disorientated, for lack of better words. And now, I don't feel phased. You know, even when things don't go right, I'm able to adjust to them. And I'm not perfect, far from, but I've learned a huge amount about my understanding of surgery and what I can do to rectify problems. You know, if things don't bear correctly, what can I do? And if sutures don't hold, what I might be able to do and try. Which instead of starting again, I might be able to use a couple techniques to deal with that. So excited for tonight. It's going to be interesting, and excited to get home, but also not so excited to leave the team here and obviously the peers. But we're gonna try to keep in touch. So yeah. So before the evening's festivities could get started, we still had to do our last evening rounds. one. Next one. After 2 weeks of a steep learning curve for most of us, and meeting a whole new group of people in a completely different continent, a completely different country, it was really quite nice to spend some quality time with the people that had helped us over the course of the last 2 weeks. It was a great way to finish our time at UTI and at the ITC.